What's going on YouTube? Taylor Prentice back here with another video. In this video we're going to be talking about the week 9 drop list for Supreme's fall winter 2023 season, which is set to drop this Thursday, October 19th. Before we get into the video, I am a little bit under the weather today, so sorry if my energy seems low or I just seem in a bad mood. I do not feel very good. But if you guys are new to the channel, if you could hit that like and subscribe, it would help me out a lot. I cover all things Supreme and Palace. I will be coming out with a Palace drop list video for this week. Might be later tonight, might be tomorrow, just depending on how I feel. But anyways, getting into this week's drop list, the big items for this week are a Nike collaboration, and then we also have a Dickies collaboration. We're going to go through the non-collaborative pieces in the beginning, and then we'll get to the collaborations at the end of the video. But the first item we have here is the needlepoint hooded jacket. I actually think this jacket is really nice. I really like needlepoint artwork. I actually like this green color a lot as well, but as you guys can see here, not a ton going on the front. I do like the raglan sleeves though, in the pockets here, but yep, on the hood you can see a little bit of the artwork on the front, but on the back is really where we get a good look at that artwork. So we just have some flowers, and then we just have that classic Supreme font. Yeah, it's funny because I feel like this is something you could see like a grandma wearing, but you could also see like a 15-year-old kid wearing, and it's cool for all of them. So yeah, I appreciate this piece. Not really a piece that I could see myself wearing, but it looks like it's going to keep you pretty warm. It is a water-resistant cotton blend, which is nice, and it has that taffeta lining. So like I said, should keep you pretty warm. I do think I like the black colorway a little bit more. I really like the gray text on top of the black. I think that just pops really well, and I think the colors pop a little bit better on the flowers on the black. The next item we have here is the Catwoman hoodie. So just a small box logo there on the front, and then on the back we do have the Catwoman just with the box logo kind of taped across it. I like these. I do kind of wish the image was just on the front and we didn't really have the box logo. This is something I always praise Palace for, so since Supreme did it, I'm going to give them a shout out here. But I do like how they used different color images on the different color blanks. I think the heather gray with the black and yellow is probably my favorite. As you guys can see here, we don't really get a great look at the colors on the other hoodies. So we know this one's purple. Looks like the face is going to be green on the red one, and then just white on the olive and black. Here we have the piping zip up polo. This one is very sexy. Not really my style, but I really appreciate this style, like 70s, 80s type of action going on here. I think it looks really sick. This is a piece that I would like to have in my wardrobe, but I probably won't buy it just because I'm afraid of like me not wearing it. Even though I do really like it, it's just not my style, like I said. But I would like to incorporate this type of like shirt into my style because I do really like these. Has that like classic old man kind of vibe to it. And we do have it in multiple colorways. I think the orange one is by far the best. Here, getting into some Supreme Hanes stuff. So we have some thermals just in time for Halloween. You can tell this was obviously meant to drop right before Halloween. It is kind of weird. I'm not sure. I imagine most people would get these before Halloween actually happens, but I do think these are cool. I really like thermals. I wear them all the time in the winter time, so this is something I could see myself wearing. I'd probably just go with the white or black. Yeah, pretty clean, pretty fun idea for like Halloween, but nothing too crazy or innovative here. We also have it in a pants version. I don't really wear thermal pants, but it is handy to have a pair, especially if you live in like cold areas. But yeah, I like these. Not too much to say on those. And then getting into the hats, we have some camp caps. These are corduroy. I appreciate the corduroy. Don't love camp caps, but I do think these look pretty nice. The color, like the patch color or color, dude, what am I trying to say? Patchwork colorway kind of thing going on here is nice. Sorry, my brain is like mush right now. But yeah, I do like these. Not my style, but very, very clean hats. I do like how the gray one has the red box logo. I feel like that just pops, but all the other colorways are pretty solid as well. Here we have the resistant 6-panel, so I just really don't like this graphic here. I don't like the strap on the back either. Yeah. Here we have some mohair beanies. I love mohair. This is going to be pretty itchy though, probably, so that's something to keep in mind if you are going to get this. I think the gray one is my favorite. I would wear all these, but yeah, they are probably going to be pretty itchy. In getting into the accessories, we have the Supreme Helinox Tactical Field Stool. So these are pretty much just stools that you could sit on. As you guys can see here, it does have these straps so you could stick stuff in it like a hammer or just like whatever you have with you. Pretty cool. Not exactly sure how much these are going to cost. I think we did see a... Okay, so $468 is the price estimation. So very steep on those. I expected them to be expensive, but not really that expensive. It's cool that Supreme does a lot of stuff for like camping. I feel like this would be great for like a little camping trip, but very, very steep. I do like the set though, how it has the SUPR and well, the R is like split. I think that's just a cool detail rather than them both saying Supreme. I do wish we had some branding here like on the metal of the legs though. And then we have some cards, holographic slice cards. So these are really cool. I really like that holographic look. I thought these were metal at first, which would have been really, really cool, but probably also really, really expensive. So yeah, these look cool. I don't really play cards much. I actually have the little Supreme cards. So I do have some Supreme cards. Not really feeling like I need these. But anyways, getting into what everyone wants to see. First off, we have the Dickies collaboration, and I will say I don't love it. But yeah, breaking down the pieces here. So we have a couple leather items. I was not expecting that. You don't really ever see leather stuff from Dickies. So I thought that was cool. I do like these vests. I'm not somebody who wears vests, but I do like these. I like the stitching, kind of creating like panels. I think that was cool. I really like the pockets, so I do like these, just not my type of thing. And then below that we have some, I believe these are faux fur collar bomber jackets, very like Dickies-esque, and I do like the shape of these. Bomber jackets are not really my style. I do like the wash on them, has that like Dickies kind of Carhartt vibe to it, just looks like they've been kind of worked in. I do like that. I like the way these look, but again, just not really my style. Not a ton going on here either. And then we do have some like hoodie flannels. I'm never really too big of a fan of these. I feel like they're just kind of weird. I do get it for that like workwear type of look, but I don't know. I also don't really love the plaid on these. I feel like the plaid could have just been cooler, and maybe that's why I don't really like them, but I don't like hate them. I don't know. I just feel like they could have been cooler. And then we have some sort of like racing jersey. The sleeve, the text on the sleeves looks really weird to me. The like center part, like the torso part, doesn't really bother me. I do like that camo, and I do like the Dickies branding there and how they have the Supreme on the collar. But yeah, it just looks kind of wonky to me. And then we have some trousers. So these are all double knee. I'm so over the double knee trend. Not everything needs to be double knee. It's getting super old in my opinion. I do kind of like the wash on these jeans, how it gets lighter in the middle. And then again, we have these like plaid ones. I don't like those. I don't like the plaid. We do have the Dickies branding here on the back pocket, the embroidered Dickies logo, which I think is sick. We also have the leather tab in the middle of the jeans, which is something you never really see. So I kind of appreciated that just being unique. But yeah, these are a pass for me as well. And then we have what I think is probably the best item, some leather like overalls. These are sick. I don't know like what you wear these to, but definitely a standout piece. Gonna be expensive, but I do really like the way that they look. I feel like the leather pieces were kind of the highlight of this collaboration, which is not something I expected to ever say about a Dickies collab, but it is cool. And then we have some beanies, and I think the beanies are actually really cool as well. So just a blacked out one, a navy and red and white one, and then this one here is my favorite. I really like the plaid on this one for a beanie. I think it works really well. And then we have that plaid that we saw earlier, and I just don't like that plaid, man. Something about it is just not doing it for me. But that is the Dickies collaboration. Let me know down below how you guys like it. I do feel like it just could have been a lot better. And then getting into the Nike collab. So these are the, what are these? Court Posit. I could not think of the name. So definitely from that foam posit type of family. You have like the carbon fiber here on the sole. These are like the Green Goblin colorway. So if you guys have ever seen the Spider-Man movies from back in the day, Green Goblin actually did wear foam posits. So I think it's really cool. This is kind of like a nod to that based on the color that they did. So while I don't really like love this colorway in terms of the shoe itself. I do think it was a really cool idea. I also like how they've worked in the Supreme branding. In the silhouette overall, it's not my favorite, but I do think there's like a large market of people out there who will really like these. And if I had like a lot of money, I would buy these. Like, I think they're pretty cool. Just not really my style, and not something that I would pay a lot of money for at the time, just because I'm a little strapped for cash. But I do think the white ones are my favorite colorway. I think they're just super clean. I feel like we'll see Drake wearing a pair of these probably. But yeah, overall, these are pretty clean. I feel like there's probably going to be like a lot of hate towards these because they are a weird silhouette, but I kind of appreciate them. I think the white and red, like I said, just looks really clean. The blackout ones are just a little too black for me, and the green goblin ones are a little too out there. But overall, pretty solid collab from them. I feel like a lot of the times I end up like hating these Nike shoe collabs. So yeah, I actually thought these ones were pretty nice. But that is going to be pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for bearing with me. But yeah, that's going to be it. We will see you next time. Have a good one.